Ps5, maybe. For lower, maybe.
Better not get the bot man who does mid blitz every time.
Well, I mean, there's a way to, like...
Yeah, I gotta throw a halfback, because it has to be a quick pass.
Right. And there's a way to,
I gotta throw a halfback screen or a wide receiver screen.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but when you mid-blitzed him, you actually got the pick on the red zone when you mid-blitzed him.
Yeah, but I shifted everybody into the inside. That's what I did.
Oh,
because he kept going inside of me, so I pressed RB, and then I pressed inside on coverage. I was like, bro, if you're going to beat me, you're going to throw it to the outside. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm. And then when he tried... I can't believe he threw it up one-on-one. He just
had
threw
him
it
covered,
up.
Bro.
Yeah.
He had him covered.
Because red zone, like, you don't have to...
He probably fucked up. He probably pressed the wrong... He's like, oh, fuck, I pressed the wrong button.
Like, the crazy thing, too, is we just couldn't let him get any more points in the second half, and that's exactly what we did. Just... I mean, that's with the Packers, too, you know?
Right.
Hella struggling against the Packers.
Shit, I fucked up that one play. But he fucked up like 3 times.
Oh, the one play where you threw it to Gronk?
Yep.
And you said I had 1 million people open and I just didn't see him in time?
If I could look at that play again.
No, because you had someone over the middle, I think.
Let me see if I can look at it.
But you only had him for a second, though. That's the problem. Because he was in zone, right?
I can't look at it.
Maybe on there, right?
No, it takes like a day to upload.
Oh, I see.
I have to find it. I don't know where it's at.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's on my Facebook. It's on my Facebook. That was a good dub.
That was a great win.
That was that same guy that did that PA crossers. It's him again, huh?
It had to be, right?
Yeah.
Liddy, whatever?
Yeah, Liddy Hall.
Yeah, it had to be him. And then it for sure had to be him when I saw him do the audible to the tight end over to the left, right? Yeah. I'm like, there's only one person that does that shit. Ain't no way.
What?
Ain't no way this is not the same dude.
There it is.
Come on, someone hop on already.
Let me check on this website.
We'll play Liddy Hall again if we have to. We know his place.
We probably be playing all day or something. What was that? Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
What was that play? What play? Okay, that play I was talking about, right?
You threw the pick. Yeah, it was in the first half.
It was the second quarter. It's gotta be the last play.
First and 10 for who? Hold on.
I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was right here.
Yeah, you had someone over the middle. I swear.
It was square. It's square and circle.
Okay.
Okay, so it's after this play.
Or is it?
Yeah, because second down. See what?
Someone's open. Who's open over the middle? No, someone is open. I swear.
Circle's going to come across the middle. He's usually open. But square is going to be open off the break right here.
Oh, what? Oh, wait, circle. Look at circle. Watch circle.
Yeah, he's open. But he's there.
Oh, but he's there. Oh, okay.
See, look, he's open over the post, but he's kind of covering there. So, see.
So no one was open.
Square. I had to throw a bullet to square right here.
Okay, but I guess it's Brady, right? So maybe, but
yeah, nobody was open though.
Not real. I mean, square. Mike Evans was probably the most likely to be open, though, right?
Bro, that was a pretty good throw. I had to box him out. Yeah.
Wait, go back a little bit to Mike Evans, because
I thought square was open. Let me see.
I don't know, dude.
See right there. I gotta hit him right there.
Oh, you right there?
Yes.
But that's like a second read.
Right. Exactly. I read it late. See what? Because I was looking right.
Oh, he is wide open. Because it right there, right?
Yeah, he's right there. Because this guy stepped up.
Right there.
Yeah, he's still up. He's open. But
still open.
And he's playing the post. But if I would have thrown right here, he would have got it.
He would have caught it, right?
Right. See, look, he's still playing the post. Then he ran the post, and look, I got to hit him right there on the break.
Oh.
Yeah, that's tough.
But everyone else was...
Triangle was open, too.
Where? No,
off the
late though.
Right there.
Right. Okay, but
right there. Open still.
Oh yeah, and for the first down yardage.
So, I shouldn't have threw out the X. Because like if I would throw right here, it could either be right here, or it could be right here. See.
But you have to like do it in a second. That's a problem, right?
Yeah,
like you gotta.
yeah,
These are like seconds.
You gotta read that perfectly.
Yeah. You gotta be looking for it too. You know, like you gotta be looking at like that specific receiver.
I should threw that shit away, or threw it low. I would have threw it low right here.
Okay. Can you determine if you can do that?
I don't know how to do that. Not playing? I thought I did.
Because I thought the person over the middle at first was wide open.
Right.
I didn't realize Evans was that open on the.
Yeah, it's just risky because you know I know he's gonna run the post. I just don't know when.
Right.
So I might throw it at the time where the safety's cutting off the post.
Right.
So I gotta throw it on the streak.
Right. Like immediately.
Right.
I mean, the thing too is though, it's like it's Tom Brady though, so it's like it should be pretty accurate.
He's the best quarterback.
It should
especially
be.
when there's no pressure on him.
Yeah.
But there was pressure coming, so like right when I was like, oh shit, I had everybody open. That's when I knew like, how do you explain this? I knew I fucked up because I read everything too late, and then I looked up and then I seen guys like fucking. There was like 3 guys about to sack me.
Yeah.
But I should have just took the sack instead. It's alright. No one, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we won. We ended up beating.
These motherfuckers do not want to play right now.
Is it just for 25 or is it just like
nobody's on? Let me see. They're probably playing the bots.
The bots.
See, X was open actually right there.
No, the linebackers cup like has it over the top. No.
No, if I would have threw it right there, but all of them were like this. They're gonna be open like this. Quick. Look. X right here. Boom.
Oh, Gronk right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom, right there. Still open.
Square and square.
Now he's not open.
And square though.
Yeah, if I do the circle right here,
that
would have
been good. Yeah, you
or triangle.
Yeah, it's just too late. Yeah.
I gotta throw that on the down.
Like a second earlier.
I gotta throw it low.
A second earlier, pretty much.
Nobody wants to play. All of a sudden, nobody wants to play.
Oh, what about these guys?
Nah, those are like bots probably. But let's see. Yeah, I don't know them, but whatever. I'll just wait. They'll probably pick me in. I'm going on the road.
I like how they always have some dude always ready to play for 100. No, right?
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Why do they always have some rando? Like, yeah, let's do it. I'm ready to play for $100. Like, dude, really? You're that confident?
Hell no, I'm not playing that guy. That shit looks burnt too. Look how like.
Hey, we gotta check it. Wait, check his record. Can you check his record without playing him?
I could probably look his profile. Let me see.
Yeah, because if he's like 82-0 or something, or like he's just like on a mad winning streak, that's how you know he's probably cheating.
Let's see. Won, lost, won, lost, 1-1, lost, 1-1, lost, 1, lost, 1, lost, 1-1, lost, 1-1, lost. So he's probably like.
He's like kind of 50-50 in
Nah, he's probably like 16%. Cause look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So look, all those games, look at it won. We played the same guy. He's playing for $200.
Who?
49ers, man.
Have you played 49ers, man?
No.
Oh.
But look.
360.
360.
Holy shit. This dude is making this dude makes his living off this game. You can't tell me he doesn't.
Probably.
Look
at his fucking
living off this game.
Drake.
And he's from Canada too.
$5. Oh, this guy wants to play.
Okay.
You better not fuck me over. I'm ready to play. All right. You're the host, buddy.
Call me
Mook. You might be good.
He might be good.
Might be
Wait,
good.
can we check his win-loss? Yeah, let's do it. Let's check these people's win-loss before we,
Continue.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's over it.
1-1-1 loss. Oh, he lost 31-14 though. For $90. He lost 31-14.
Is his name?
Call me Mook, right?
And then Woogie Blaylock.
Call me _ Mook, but like the Mook is with the O.
He's ready.
Okay.
He's gonna invite me.
How the fuck you win 2-0? Huh?
Probably forfeit.
Oh. You won $45 off it though.
Yeah, sometimes people forfeit.
Off of that much money?
Let's see what they're saying. Well, what's his record?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
It's pretty good.
Well, it says he's played 701 matches. What?
He's probably all good.
Oh, he's doing the Ravens? You know what that means, right?
Yep.
He's a scrambler. Everyone who plays as the Ravens is a fucking scrambler, except for you, and that pisses me off. Because you always can scramble.
He's going to get the Packers.
No, the Cardinals. Calling you right now. Oh, please be the Jets. Oh, yes.
Panthers.
Yes. What if he's that one guy that did that crossing route on you? You remember that guy?
He's using these guys. Fuck.
Oh, no.
There's always something fishy about these guys.
Wait. Can you hear us or no? We got to make sure he can hear us.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida.
Come on,
the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Newton on first down. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. From just shy of midfield, Newton looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marshall. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Going back to Marshall. He's got him again. 7 yards, the pickup there. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just... like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Newton. And incomplete on the deep ball. That his first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Newton now to throw. That is caught by Anderson. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9th play now, this long opening drive. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal? Throwing is Newton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They snap it to Newton. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Buccaneers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Brady. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Brady. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. A run with Fournette there as he'll push this forward for about 4 on 1st down. Vision and speed, 2 of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there. 2nd down, back to Fournette. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48.
I know they got the 1st down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
2nd and 11. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 53 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 7-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To try again after the sack. Newton. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Newton. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Brady now to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. To throw is Brady. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from. So field position becomes a factor. I think at this spot, you might also want to think about throwing the Hail Mary. You know, put the ball up in the air, maybe you can get 6 out of it instead of 3.
Yeah, see what happens. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A fairly short kick from the 14. Taking it right down Broadway.
It's baby. Put it on the smackalations.
Tampa Bay. He goes 86 yards on the kick return. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succa. And that'll make the score 14-0. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Second and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Newton. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. From their own territory, an incredible play on 4th down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Again, Newton. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And this throw will be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, this offense, yeah, they keep wanting more, but they kind of got to be careful here, CD. I mean, we're still in the third quarter. This game isn't over yet.
I would agree with you there because while they've had all kinds of success and hit on some deep balls like this, the one thing they can't do is start to get loose with the football. A lot of time left, as you mentioned, and if they keep turning it over, they'll bring them back into the game.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Newton to throw. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So still 14 yards to go, second down. Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. On first down, Newton. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Newton got some room at the 30 and all the way up to the 35-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Buccaneers have just about sewn up this football game. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Brady going to throw here. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Brady to throw. And a catch right side by Evans. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. And Brady will sneak it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Throwing is Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. Now Newton. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now Jackson on first down. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And this is caught by Watkins. A gain of 6 there on first. Working with his 2nd and 4. Now Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. Jackson will throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken way up at the 25. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Brady to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Brady now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. But that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch, and that one wound up in the end zone.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. Extra point put through by Succop. And that will tie our score here this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jackson now. Open man is Duvernay. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 11 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
14, Buccaneers 7. Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18, and out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Johnson. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On second down now, Bernard. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. To throw, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Jackson.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. A gain of 6 there on first. They go play action with Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Play action. Now Jackson.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. That catch good for only a couple. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Brady going to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he's got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Brady to throw again. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most
What happens after?
That's why it's bullshit, because he's a fucking faggot. He's a faggot, bum-ass connection, doesn't want to play third and fourth quarter, doesn't want to play the real game, he just want to play the first half. He can waste time in the first half. If you throw it out of bounds with like 245, 230, that shit's not going to stop. But whatever, I'll still play. I'll still beat this motherfucker. He probably fucked up anyway. I don't care if I lose. I'm still up on this motherfucker.
Mute the mic.
I don't care. I put this motherfucker. Little bum. Fucking garbage, bro. That little kid pigtail shit. Faggot. Kid ass pigtail shit. I don't know why you would disconnect, because you're scared, bro. You're scared of the third and fourth quarter. Obviously, you dumbass bum.
Alright, cut the mic.
Call you bum. Look at you playing hacks, bro. Look at you. You about to disconnect again because you fucking cheating. Bum ass nigga.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ear. NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game. is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And they're going to mark that where it went. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. So that'll back them up 5. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Pulled in at the 24. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off play action. Brady under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-executed safety blitz by Tony Jefferson leads to the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 23-yard run.
And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Tampa.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From way up at the 23. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady, and a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down is Brady. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Brady's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Brady now to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, 26 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter to play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
These two teams all tied after one. Play action. It's Jackson rolling to his right. His throw incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Out to his left. First down and more for Jackson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Brady. It's complete. He's got Gronk. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Brady now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Brady.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Brady's throw there complete.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Check four. Back and reload.
Again, it's Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin.
And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Flushed out right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jackson now. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. First down and more for Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Rolling to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
To throw again on second down. Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. Here's Brady. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, to me, there is no question about the intent there. And I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on third down.
Now Brady again. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here. As NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews.
These guys hooking up right away here, Charles. 2 plays, both passes in his direction, and both catches.
And in our time together, have we not seen the tight end position continue to develop in the passing game? You know, at some point, we may not call them tight ends anymore. We may have to come up with an entirely different way of designating that position and what they do on the field, because when I hear tight end, I think of the old school, hand in the dirt, blocking on the line of scrimmage. These guys are much more receiver than they are guys who are going to move in the running game.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action now. Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Play action. Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. And no doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
They'll begin here with Bernard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
When you think about this strong safety position, they're the more bulkier guys in the free safety, but that time great athleticism to hustle in and break up that play. 2nd and 7.
A toss running left, Fournette. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Brady to throw. And this is caught at the 8. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the 8, they've got it first and goal. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. They'll give Fournette another crack. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
On play action, it's Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Second down and 8.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He completes it to Evans. And some room to run now. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
A handoff to Fournette. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Throwing now is Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
So Brady departs, and on is Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal.
On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And Succop will put this one right through, and they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think that part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Second and 10 now from the 27. Play action. It's Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Second down and goal. Jackson dancing to his left. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Howard has the first down and then some. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
And that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Check it out, read.
Fournette once more on second down. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Jackson now. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, Jackson. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins from 10 yards out.
And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Tampa.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
2nd and 12. To throw, it's Brady. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Tucker now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Buccaneers nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Brady. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From midfield, here's Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll make it a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now Brady again. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Brady now on first down. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Brady to throw. This is caught. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Now Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And one more time, that's Watkins. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To throw again is Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Open man Watkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. Sammy Watkins with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half, as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. To throw is Brady. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating, but his message there, keep waiting.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that throw, wow, 72 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
First down and more for Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
On the move to his left. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter.
Taken from about the 12.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And, Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense, false start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing now is Brady. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's a give to Fournette. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Brady. Rifles one complete into the hands of Gronkowski. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Brady now on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here. And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. On 3rd down, Jackson. Buying time to his left. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Jackson now being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game.
Ravens 28, Buccaneers 19. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On 1st down, Brady. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady throwing left side. He's got Gronk complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. Brady now to throw. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Brady now on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. There to stop him was Carlton Davis. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
Ooh, with a juke. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 16.
And the Bucs are right back in this football game.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
He'll let one go deep for Howard.
And got his man complete. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. Throwing on first down is Brady. This is caught by Evans. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw on target to Godwin here.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
So up